Welcome to the Creative Me podcast. Coming to you from Guernsey in the Channel Islands. This is episode 41, Why Your Business Needs a Facebook Group. Hello, it's Martine here, and welcome to episode 41 of the Creative Me podcast. Today we're talking about why your business needs a Facebook group. I set up a Facebook group for my business a couple of months ago, and I'll be honest, I was quite late to the party. It's something that I'd wanted to do for absolutely ages, and I was a member of quite a few Facebook groups, and I could see how good it was for those people who ran those groups, and I really wanted what they had, but I think the thing that was holding me back was a bit of fear. I knew I had a community out there, but I was a bit scared that if I kind of put this thing out there that nobody would join. But I was wrong, and hands up, I say I was wrong. I've got a fantastic group developing at the Lightbulb Club. If you want to join instantly, facebook.com/groups/Lightbulb Club. And I'm getting an enormous amount out of it. And I really genuinely believe that the people who are members of the group are getting a lot out of it too. So in today's episode, I thought I'd talk to you as somebody who has recently established a group and learnt a heck of a lot about it, as opposed to somebody who perhaps has 50,000 group members and actually doesn't really know a great deal about establishing a Facebook group for your business anymore because they've outsourced all elements of running their Facebook group. So this is a kind of classic example of the person who's recently experienced something and had a degree of success is probably one of the best people to tell you about it. Gosh, that sounds awfully like I'm blowing my own trumpet, but hopefully you know what I mean. Okay, so why does your business need a Facebook group? Well, the first thing is that by creating a space where potential customers or potential fans of your brand have access to you for free, you're able to establish a relationship with them. They are able to know, like, and trust you better. And it's a very well-known fact that people only buy from people they know, like, and trust. So in a Facebook group, you can really start working on that relationship with prospective customers. Can I just point out here that not all members of your group are going to be prospective customers, and I don't want you just to look at the group for that reason alone, but some will be, and let's not lose sight of the fact that you're in business, and in order for a business to be successful, you need to make money. So by having access to you, these potential customers begin to know, like, and trust you. And ultimately, what you're creating are a bunch of brand advocates or brand champions. And that is a hugely positive thing. Another way a Facebook group can be incredibly useful is, and this is certainly something that I've found, is it's a great place to generate ideas for future content, future products, and even future services for your business, depending on the sort of business you have. I've found that my group has been particularly useful in inspiring me to produce certain types of content. So, for example, if there's chat in my group about email marketing questions and things like that, I can then either create a podcast about email marketing or a blog post, or maybe pop in there and do a Facebook Live and answer some questions. So it's a space for idea generation. If your Facebook group members are talking about certain pain points they have, if you're in a position to create a service to help them with those pain points, then that's got to be a great thing for your business. And then when you come to sell that product or service, you can do so in a non-sleazy way. Now, I do want to point out that a Facebook group really isn't the place for hard selling anything, because Facebook is a social space. People go there to be social. So hard selling is an absolute no-no when it comes to a Facebook group. However, there are gentle ways you can share the solutions to people's problems, and that's where a Facebook group can be useful. You don't feel like you're being a sleazy salesperson in this sort of environment, because actually what you're doing is solving problems. As well as generating ideas for your business, you can conduct market research in your Facebook group. You can use polls to find out people's opinions on certain things, and you can bounce ideas off people. You know, my group in particular is a very supportive group of like-minded people. So if you've got an idea you want to kick around, it's a great place to go. And actually, you know, as a listener to this podcast, I really encourage you to hop into the Lightbulb Club and bounce ideas around in there. It's a safe, helpful environment. It's important not to lose sight of the fact, though, that by building your community on Facebook, you're effectively building your house on someone else's land. If Facebook went away one day, case in point, MySpace, you'd lose contact with your group. So it's really important that you make best efforts to funnel your Facebook group members onto your email list, because you own that list. It's an asset. I've talked about the importance of having an email list in a couple of previous podcast episodes, so I will make sure I link to those in the show notes. Incidentally, the show notes for this episode can be found at martinellis.com/41. All of that being said, please don't let that minor thing put you off starting a Facebook group. I can honestly say it's been the absolute best thing I've done for my business ever. In this situation, the benefits far outweigh that small risk. I'm confident that Facebook's going to be around for a very long time. I just want you to recognise that a Facebook group is just one tool in a far bigger toolkit for your business. So if you've been sort of sitting on the fence about starting a Facebook group for your business, I'm here to say go for it. And actually, there's even better news than me just encouraging you. I've just launched an online course called Start a Facebook Group for Your Business. The course is split into 5 sections. Intro, you look at how a Facebook group could benefit your business. We've touched on that a little bit in this episode. Plan, then you'll make a solid plan for your group, including identifying the purpose of your group, setting guidelines, and producing appealing graphics and weekly discussion prompts. Set up, you'll actually set up your group. Run, you'll look at the day-to-day running of the group and explore automation and troubleshooting. And grow, finally, you'll explore ways to grow your group and get your group members on your email list so you can convert them into paying customers. The course costs £49 and I think you'll really like it. So like I said, if you've been on the fence about starting your own Facebook group, it really is a good idea and you'll get an awful lot out of it. I spend far too much time in my group, to be fair, because I enjoy being there so much. But I think it could be something very, very positive for you. If you'd like to enrol in the course, all you need to do is pop over to thelightbulbacademy.com. The Lightbulb Academy is going to be the home of all of my future online courses. At the moment, there's only 2 there, the Facebook one and my free online course, Achieve Inbox Zero. But watch this space because I have a very large list of ideas for future courses and I'm working on them right now. If there's anything in particular that you would like me to do a course on, I'm very open to ideas. So hop into the Lightbulb Club, my Facebook group, and let me know what you think. To join the Facebook group, go to facebook.com/groups/Lightbulb Club, or in your browser, type thelightbulb.club. Okie dokie, that's all from me today. I hope you've enjoyed this brief episode, and I also hope you'll tune in next week. Thanks for listening.